So I had a wild 24, 36, 48 hours.
Okay. And you didn't even have to leave your house for all this to happen?
And my niece got to witness all of it.
Oh.
So as part of her birthday present, she had a birthday recently. We said, hey, you can have a fun like sleepover at our house. You know, we'll do fun things. We'll, get some pizza or whatever you want to eat. It's like, we'll do fun stuff, right? A little fun sleepover. So
and how old is she?
5.
Oh my God.
So she comes over, and at the time she comes over, it's this time that we realize, and it's like, all right, well, hey, let's bake something. Let's bake like some cupcakes or a cake or something like that. So we go into our like flour, sugar, grain cabinet, right? We got one of those anyways. We open it up, and my wife's like, Ben, come here. I walk over, and there's a hole bitten out of some almond flour that we have. Oh. And I'm like, uh-oh.
Oh,
and so we start pulling it.
Not there when you buy it.
Yeah, so we start pulling stuff out. We see the evidence of mice.
Oh, gosh.
And this is the first time, like, we've lived in this house a while. Like, this is the first time ever.
Really?
Ever that we've experienced a mouse in our house.
Oh gosh.
And so we pull everything out. We're looking all around. Like, we see evidence. We clean it all up and everything.
Oh,
and
it's a disturbing thought.
Oh
doesn't
my
it?
gosh.
Oh, I can't stand it.
And meanwhile, and so then we're like, oh, okay, this makes sense now, because probably for about a week, and we're thinking this happened fairly recently, because for about a week, my fat son Fred has been camped out in the kitchen by the cabinet.
He saw the suspicious activity. He saw the invaders. He was ready to pounce. The protector.
But Kelly, he didn't do a damn thing.
Oh, he just watched.
He was just what? I have 4 cats.
It's
what
like your cat. Hell? Wait, isn't this your gig?
Yes, I know. What the hell is the point of having a cat or cats or multiple cats? I have 4 cats, Kelly.
Oh,
None of them care.
None of them are pulling their weight.
I mean,
if there's anything I learned from Tom and Jerry, the cartoon from many years ago, is that, cats chase mice, right? That's their thing.
So Fred was camped out next to this cabinet. He was kind of projecting that, hey, there's some stuff happening in here. I've just been kind of bearing witness to it, but, no harm, no foul.
Seriously, Fred, that's your gig. Fred forgot.
And so this is, so anyways, my other son, Eggs, he is a little bit more vicious, and like I have 2 cats that are kind of indoor-outdoor cats, right? And one of them murders birds for sport. That's Guinness.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I feel like the birds aren't doing anything wrong.
Well, I know. And again, it's all about just like, hey, let them know that they're not wanted around here.
We need to redirect that towards the mice that are invading the house.
Exactly. And then so anyway, so we bring him over to the cabinet. We're like, hey, why don't you sniff some of this out? Why don't you pick up a scent or something? You're the one who likes to murder things.
Okay.
And so we go to look for him, and he is outside murdering a mole.
Oh, wow.
I'm like,
well,
yeah, okay.
You know what? That's helpful, though.
I know.
Because those are wreaking havoc in our yard, too.
And so
send them over when you're done.
And so literally, I've got mice that I'm worried about inside and a cat that's not doing anything about it. I've got a cat that's outside that's murdering moles, like flipping it up in the air.
Wow.
Just completely just making it his bee.
Again, just sending a message to the neighborhood.
And my 5-year-old niece, who's like, this is absolute chaos, and I
This is
love
Animal
all of it.
Kingdom?
I know. She was like, this, her eyes were wide. She was like, this is, what did I step into? Because, it's like my wife and I are trying to deal with the mouse, and then all of a sudden we find out that there's a dead mole outside on our sidewalk, and I'm like, oh gosh, all right, I got to get this. And so, like she runs out, she's like, oh my gosh, this is great. There's a mole, and it's dead. And it's like,
oh, wow.
we're just,
This is Kingdom
this is
happening right there in
literally,
St. Matthews.
yes, wild America happening right here in my house. And
oh gosh,
my cats want nothing to do with the mouse that's inside.
Yeah.
And they
Brittany's like, your 4 cats said live and let live.
Yeah, I know.
100%.
And I looked at every single one of them, and I'm like, listen, I expect. And there was one of them that I was like, well, no, you're not going to do anything. But I expected 3.
But the 3 of you,
yes,
I have higher expectations.
Yes, 3 of my 4 cats. I was like, you, and you.
I need more catitude out of you.
You are
I need more
failing
catosity, something.
at being a cat.
Yes, be more of a cat. Dang.
All
I don't
right.
expect much of you. I give you food every day.
I know.
I give you shelter.
I know. So
And all I ask in return is that you keep my son in the house.
right. Anyways, so again, wild 48 hours.
That's a lot.
My niece witnessed it all and was just like, this is the greatest, most chaotic place I've ever been.
Have you since caught the mouse? Like, did you set traps? What, since, can't rely on the cats, have you rectified the situation, or is it still
It's in progress,
ongoing and
Kelly.
fluid?
It is in progress.
Okay.
Because we're at the point where I had to convince others in my house that we're going to need to set traps. We can't humanely just
No.
pick them up by the tail and take them outside.
No, you don't just even put a sign saying, "Can you not live here?"
No,
They're not
no
gonna do
hobo
that either.
mouse, please.
Yes,
Right.
no hobo mice.
Ratatouille, take it somewhere else.
Yep. Nope.
Anyways,
they're not gonna. Nope.
I'll
There's
keep you-
no other way to negotiate that. That's how we're negotiating chipmunks right now. We have nice little boxes that Black Diamond is inviting them to come hang out in. Little like nightclubs, if you will.
Yeah,
Set up
maybe I
around the
need to-
house. Like, hey, tell your friends, come on in.
Yeah, maybe I need to investigate those little nightclubs because my cats sure as hell aren't doing anything too.
Well, no, and our front step is falling because they have burrowed so much, like where our actual concrete step fell. Like, all right, that's a problem.
They're having a party.
They're having a big party.
All right, and no, I don't need another cat. I just need
critter
I
corner.
just need my cats that I have to work properly.